I came across this article that I really wanted to get your ladies' opinions on. So, the New York Times recently ran an incredible spotlighting on some legendary black actresses and their fight to get to where they are, but realizing that society still has a very long way to go. And so the feature is called The Veterans, and it includes the likes of Oscar winners Halle Berry, Taraji P. Henson, Angela Bassett, Mary J. Blige, Lynn Winfield, and Kimberly Elise, explaining how, in spite of lack of the roles that women have, defied the odds, preserved and carved out formidable careers by anyone's standards. Like, we still are at a time where these black actresses in their 40s and 50s are like, they're defining what's at the top, but we still don't have the representation that is needed to kind of define all the women in their different ages and decades, and just, the variety of women, black actresses that are out there. So what do you guys think about this problem?
I'm just grateful for those women who are continuing to fight the odds, because being an actress just in general over 50 is hard. Then when you are a black woman over 50, that makes it doubly hard. I made up a word.
Yeah.
And, I'm going to be 42. I can't believe that. And when you think, oh my gosh, 40 in Hollywood, you know what, honey? Oh, it is crazy.
Applaud.
It's a huge thanks. It's a huge, wake up call, and I'm so grateful that I have these women are paving the way, and they're not giving up, so that I can see, oh wait, my career is not going to be ending. I like to say I'm just beginning at this age. I am sprouting. I am growing as a woman. But yes, it is, yes, Amanda. But it's challenging. It's very challenging. So
Well, it's challenging because
Why?
I'd say for every black actress, they're 10 years behind the white actress because there are more roles for white actresses. If you notice, a lot of these actresses right now, they're in their 40s and their 50s because they didn't get a chance. They've been passed up. There haven't been any roles. So then when they go like, well, black don't crack, it's like, yeah, it can't crack because
It
we're still
can't.
trying to work.
Do an applause on that. Do an applause on that. It can't.
It's true. And I think that conversations like this are super important. And obviously, I think it's an amazing time that we're having these conversations and we're bringing this to the forefront and we're sparking awareness about things like this. But I just don't think the conversations are enough. Like, when they spoke about the fact that Halle Berry was the first African American woman to ever get an Oscar, and she's still the only in that category. And that was how many years ago? That's an issue. Like, what are we doing more than just talking about it? Because I think sometimes I think that the folks in charge think that if they make us think that we're having enough conversations about it, then we'll get over it, or we'll forget that, like, we actually need to see. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the conversations are not enough.
I like this revolutionary Adrienne, I like this.
The conversations are not enough. Like, I need to see action. I actually need to see change.
But that's why
putting us on a cover is not enough.
But
this is why I want to ask you
Lonnie,
guys.
I was going to piggyback off of that. Like, when you said, like, for every black actress, there's 10 white actresses, there's also 20 white male directors, right? And like 20 white male execs who are deciding that, oh, I don't relate to this particular black woman's story, so I don't feel compelled to get it made. And then even when stuff gets made, there's like, so there's like all these dope, like, independent black films that get made. They're all on like Amazon, etc.
Yeah. Where's the
But they don't get promoted. They don't get promoted because people in the positions to determine who gets marketing budgets don't think anyone's going to be interested in this film. That's why I was so happy to see Uncorked really like be able to do what it did. Uncorked is the film by Prentice Penny, who's our showrunner on Insecure. And his film was like #1 on Netflix for a few days. And it was like, it's an incredible film. And it has like, Niecy Nash in this movie stole the show. I mean, Niecy she was
love Niecy.
But the black women characters in the movie were so rich, so complex, so layered, and all of the characters were. And I feel like these women who are honored in this article, they've had the opportunity to play roles like that. But to your point, there's so few roles like that to do.
Yeah.
And there's
and I feel like we're only allotted like one.
Last thing, I think and I know people probably gonna be mad at me for saying this. There's a false sense of security that we're in this middle of this renaissance that is exploding in terms of elevation in the public space. Now, I'm not saying that the creativity isn't exploding. It always is. But like Aid said, like it's like this trickery that makes you think like because Insecure is popping that there's like all these options. And they're just it's
to piggyback on what you were saying, Amanda, some of these Hollywood, the big wigs, when they think of a Black lead, they only think of that one person. They don't realize that there are a plethora of amazing other Black actors and actresses out there.
We got 3 versions right here.
I know. So I feel like you're only allotted one huge actress that does romantic comedy, one huge Black actress who specifically does drama. Then they put us all in these little boxes, and it's like, wait a minute, I can do that. She can do that.
100%.